What's good? We back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Motor City Lions talk. And doing a first quarter review, man. We threw the first quarter of the season. Lions are 3-1. Talking the good, the bad, and a little bit of the ugly because it ain't been too much ugly. But let's start off with the ugly. I guess it would be the ugly is Tease Tabor. You know, Tease Tabor being a second round pick and not being able to get on the field pretty much. And that's one of the small uglies we got. Um, it is what it is. It's a learning experience. I told you guys that I heard just a real bleak rumor that the Lions were interested. One of the teams interested either in Malcolm Butler or Deion Lewis. I would rather believe it was Malcolm Butler. And Tease Tabor potentially could be a trading chip for that. I don't know if Bob Quinn does that or do they believe in Tease Tabor or Jalen Tabor. He did suit up last week. And I just look at the situation as is. DJ Hayden and Nevin Lawson suck. You know, I've seen some people say, well, DJ Hayden was bad. But you got to think about it. You know, Hayden is a guy that's coming in, not getting a lot of playing time. Him and Nevin Lawson is switching out, but Nevin Lawson is playing more. I'm pretty much sure without looking at the stats, Nevin Lawson is probably one of the highest penalized corners in the game. And it's a lot of time he gets away with holding and stuff. He's just not a starting NFL caliber corner that you want on your team. I mean, that's going to be to be relied upon. He's like a second stringer. And I stand by that, man. I just look at him in coverage. Sometimes he covered well, and then he don't turn his head around. He holds. I mean, I get into that in the bad. The other ugly is Greg Robinson versus Everett Griffin and Adu Lavelle. You know, upper echelon pass rushers on the outside. It's kind of hampering our offensive line, to be honest. And we got to keep a tight end in there. We got to get somebody to chip. I mean, it's a lot going into that. We got to help Greg Robinson. And I think the Lions don't even like running to the left side behind him either. So he's really an issue, but it's an issue that should be solved in November when Taylor Decker comes back. And I don't think most Lions fans know how good Taylor Decker was or is going to be. He's a top 10 left tackle out the gate. I'll tell you that right now. He's probably the best left tackle in the NFC North. Period. And you see the difference in the offensive line once he comes back. And at that point, the only weakness that you really have in the offensive line is you starting a center in Glasgow, who's better at center at left guard. That's the only thing. He's really not a weakness. So that's when you see the offensive line take off. The bad, like I just said, is Nevin Lawson and DJ Hayden. Nevin Lawson just doesn't turn his head around. He gets nervous when the ball's in the air. You can look at Kodrick Diggs in the nickel, and he just improved. Like, you can see the jump. You can see why they took Diggs and they let go Carter. Diggs is a good nickel so far this year, and you got to give it up to him. Lawson he looked like he improved, but he hasn't. To me, he's just not a starting caliber NFL corner, and he's probably the weakest spot on the team. On the starting defense, him and DJ Hayden. And I just wonder how long, till Tease Tabor, gets to start, if at all. He might just redshirt his first year and just learn. But Darius Slade had his ups and downs his first year. We remember him getting torched and burnt, trying to fit him into a zone scheme when he was a man corner. And he learned to play zone as well, and he's one of the better all-around corners. So, do the Lions take a risk of baptizing Tease Tabor by fire or continue to deal with Lawson and DJ Hayden, who's not going to get any better than what they are now. I mean, they doing good now. Lions got top defense, but teams gonna start looking on film and starting to torch Nevin Lawson over there. So I mean, there's ways you can help around that, but eventually Tease Tabor will be ready, and it is what it is. The bad also is Eric Ebron. Most people might categorize it as ugly. I say bad for the simple fact that he had a good game. He caught the ball early in the season. He's back. He's back to dropping stuff. The Lions knew when they drafted him, he had one of the highest drop rates in the NFL. I mean, in the NCAA with the Tar Heels. And, I'm pretty sure this is last year. It is what it is. Let's talk about the good. The good is actually quarterback is healthy. It's good as, good as a lot of things. The defense overall is some beast. But let me go back to bad 1 minute. Marvin Jones is bad this year. He's very bad. They got to find a way to move him around to get the ball. He's dropping the ball. He's worse than he was at the end of last year. So, hopefully he gets it together. But the defense, great. Great. As a whole, Killebrew is coming in, being a joker. I mean, Jared Davis, last 2 games we won without him. He's definitely, you see definitely the difference between Jared Davis and not. With Atlanta, they ran for 100 yards without Jared Davis in there. Jared Davis was in the Lions defense. They stopped David Johnson. But they did a good job versus Devin Cook last week, and it is what it is. Darius Slade, Glover Quinn has been amazing. On offense, it's been a lot of I understand that Rick Radner got whipped, but nobody's perfect. He got whipped last week on one play. But Stafford has been healthy. I think Amir Abdullah is trending in the good direction as well. It's a lot of good things going for the Lions, man. We just got to keep being healthy, keep trending up, get ready, get Ziggy Ansah healthy, get Taylor Decker healthy, get Jared Davis healthy, and stay healthy. And the world is ours. NFC can be ours if we just keep it going, keep it moving, keep winning. Not shooting ourselves in the foot and not turning the ball over is another good. But we gone.